Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University, and Old Man Logan, issue number 35. Let me tell you, I'm sitting here reading this comic book. I genuinely thought Old Man Logan was going to die in this issue. I'm sitting here reading this like, oh crap, they're really going to kill him. Okay, they saved his life. But, yeah. I don't know if this makes him better, worse, whatever. He's still stuck with that one. His right hand is only a bone claw. So there, Brisset is messing with him. All right, Brisset is messing with him, and I like it. I do. I really do. So what basically happens here is it's the end of a story arc. All right, Logan is not doing well. Gorgon puts so many swords through this knucklehead, through Old Man Logan, this knucklehead, that it's wow. I don't know how anybody could be standing. I don't know how young man Wolverine could be standing. So, of course, Scarlet Samurai Mariko Yoshida, she's able to. Actually, it's more Logan that takes him out. You know, he's like, "Oh, you dishonorable swine! How is he dishonorable? How is he dishonorable? You just put like three swords inside of him. One of them was across his back, like, or no, two of them. Two of them was behind his back. You stuck two swords in him behind his back. Like, come on, man. Let's say you're talking about dishonor. You know what I'm saying? Gorgon, you're dishonorable. You punk. So anyway, um, what do you call it? Mariko Yoshida proves to be such a formidable foe, though, that she's like, okay, you may be able to see what's about to happen. You may be able to read what we're going to do, but even someone who can predict a storm cannot necessarily avoid it. And she's able to go at him. She's actually able, look, I know Gorgon is an amazing fighter, but he made her what she is. So with mystic energies and training and just you name it. So she's able to actually take him down. Granted, she had help from Old Man Logan, which helped, and plus he was able to, sucker punch him after he just got sucker punched twice. Sucker sliced. So anyway, like treated him like he was a sheath, all right? Just sticking swords in him like that. So he actually, I don't know if he actually falls unconscious or not, but whatever. Now, how he was able to get away was a little bit suspect because one of the ninjas shows up as like, this battle's over. We're gonna leave. Like she's all like, I'm gonna kill you, but then the ninja's like, no, this battle's over. We will meet again. And she's like, okay, fine, another day then. Why another day? Like there's only a couple of hand ninjas that you just took out Gorgon. Go for that last blow. Cut his head off, dude. There's only a couple of hand ninjas there. We know they're expendable. Give me a break. So that was a little suspect, but okay. You know how that could actually be completely made awesome? Find out later on that ninja, that hand ninja, was actually somebody special. Was like literally was actually somebody else who it's like, oh wait, now I get it. That would be kind of cool. Right. Turns out that this person was actually infiltrating Gorgon. Maybe he's even one of the good guys. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows? So at the end, she winds up using Regenex because specifically for Old Man Logan because he's not healing. So he wakes up like 5 hours later on a boat, waking up kids, freaking people out because he's like, oh, oh. His heart is pumping miles an hour. So maybe his healing factor is actually better now. Just, for a little while at least. But it might be a permanent thing. Who knows? Anyway, he apparently got the last dose. Silver Samurai stopped making that stuff. Really funny part in there. I forget what the thing was. Was it something fasciitis? The plantation fasciitis. It's like, what's all this stuff that you're creating? You said you're going to stop doing it. Yeah, okay. First off, you just destroyed my lab, and we're working on, plantation fasciitis. So you just set back foot pain relief by years. So next time you got a foot pain, you remember it's Old Man Logan and Mariko Yoshida's fault. So anyway, this was fantastic. Like I said, the way that this was written, and God, the art is amazing in this. I really thought he was going to die. Listen, also, and let me just give you a grade before I go into this real quick story. I'm going to give this comic book an A+. This was fantastic. Great way to wrap up an arc and everything. Absolutely amazing. But here's the thing. Last night, I wanted to give it an A, but this conversation changed that. Last night, I'm talking to this guy at the comic book store, and he's a huge avid collector, collects so much stuff, and he's more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan. But he's like, I wish that Marvel would start doing what DC does and just, make their good characters and things like that. I'm like, okay, but like, what's the formula? What are you talking about? What's the DC formula? It's like, I don't even know. Just, it's like, okay, so you clearly, I didn't say this to him, but in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so you clearly you've got some kind of a bias there. That is a clear bias in your head. I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this, right? So I don't know why you're disliking on Marvel, but whatever. So here's a guy who, in my opinion, clearly does not like Marvel for whatever reason. Okay. But then he does say one comic book, and of course I'm saying this in Old Man Logan comic book, so guess which one he mentions. He says, but Old Man Logan is fantastic. I was like, it's Ed Brisson who's writing him? He's like, oh yeah, what else does he write? I was like, Ed Brisson, Canadian writer, like we're in Canada, really? He's writing Iron Fist. He's like, yes, 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 how is that? I was like, let me tell you something, it's the best version of Sabretooth I've ever read, ever, including like back in the Morlock tunnels and all that stuff. It's the best version ever. He's just like, okay, wow, okay, yeah, I got to go back and I got to read all this stuff. I was like, yeah, you kind of do, because it was amazing. So Brisson is killing it with the mutant healers. He's also killing it with Iron Fist, himself. Fantastic team up, fantastic everything. I genuinely have to say that Brisson is one of my favorite writers right now. All right, guys, I'm going to let it go at that. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.